Like university or college?
Yeah, it was college. I studied at McKibbin University
Wow.
in the downtown. And I studied business management for about 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Wasted my first 2 semesters doing shit all.
Yeah, just getting.
F's and stuff because I wasn't really into studying, you know, as I knew that I want to do something. Now, when you're a kid, about 15, 16, you're big into sports and you want to be, because that's the only dream you see.
Yeah.
You want to be a professional player, right? I'm pretty sure all those 15-year-old kids play any sports, wants to be a professional in that sports, and that was my dream too. That never happened. Then my dad and I had a discussion about like what's gonna be the future. We just
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Do you miss India? Like,
well, not really, because if I think about my emotions and think about missing India, well, I can talk about it all day, right?
Yeah.
And I used to be depressed the first couple of years, and I didn't know what was going on because this was a whole different country, different people, and I had no like a base point or someone to talk to or someone to ask some advice. I didn't know anybody. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have anybody, any loved ones like close to me, and there wasn't much help. So I had to be my own man at the age of 18, and I had to figure it out. And this is not a sob story because I've seen some people, some like small kids who are like 15 or even like 14 who had to be the man of the house because their dad was gone or they didn't have anyone to help them, right? And it should happen to almost every male, I think, because if you have a safe net, like a safety net, you don't really grow much.
No.
And it's up to a person if they want to grow or not, right? And I know a bunch of my friends who were in kind of the same boat, who were fresh out of school and came here, and they didn't really do much with their lives, right? And they didn't really want to do much if they got the permanent resident here, and they have like a basic job, let's say, works as the skip the dishes driver or work as a truck driver, like basic jobs. And I'm not saying it feels good when you work hard. It feels good when you look for something, and it feels good when you try to progress yourself and just level yourself up, you know.
Yeah.
And that
You can lay one brick at a time a day to build your wall.
yeah.
Like, I think Will Smith had a really good quote about that. I know he's not really popular right now after slapping Buddy in the face and all that, but I still think like Will Smith's the shit.
We used to put like so we had wild animals just roaming around in our streets, like cows, dogs, like cats, everybody. It's just pretty much normal in like India and even all the third world countries. Philippines, like they have the dogs just roaming around, like biting people and all that shit. It's pretty. It's my friend. It's a funny story. We used to put like the fireworks. So it's like this big bomb that was
cherry bomb.
Yeah, it was pretty popular, right? We used to put in the shit, like a cow shit, right? And it was like a small street, like pretty narrow street, right?
Yeah.
And my buddy had their wall done with like fresh paint.
Yeah.
It was like a street, but it was like narrow street. Nobody really traveled on that street.
So like the back alleys here?
Like a back alley.
Like you did Edmonton? Like those like...
Even smaller than that.
Okay.
It was like smaller street. And we had this big bomb on in this shit, and we fucking fired it up and we ran away.
Yeah.
And it fucking the whole wall there, the fresh paint was all fucking shit, and his mom was like fucking